Hey guys, welcome back. This is Scott. Now, I found a couple things on Mars. I've kind of seen one or two of these before, but there's a third one that's just amazing. This is a dome. There's a dome on Mars. Here is a rectangular structure, and here is an alien figure that stands 3 miles tall. Now, here we are looking at the online version using web of the Google map of Mars. And you can see this. It's in an infrared. So infrared sees things other maps won't. And I noticed the infrared hasn't been edited as badly or as much as the other maps have. So look at that. Did you see those two structures there and those craters? It's absolutely amazing. It's just amazing. Now I had to make the screenshot a little smaller because if you zoom in too much with the map, it actually goes white. They won't allow you to zoom in too much. Isn't that strange that NASA won't allow the public to zoom in too much on this photo of Mars? Now, wonder why. Do you ever wonder why? Of course, you want to get a baseball bat and just hit me. You know why. Everyone knows why. NASA wants to keep us in the dark about things. NASA doesn't want us to know about things. See, it just turned white. And this is part of the structure. Here is that rectangle structure with some kind of horns. There's like some kind of devil horns on the top of this structure. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. It's just so cool. This one is actually an alien figure, and I'll show you in a minute. At the end of this video, I'll use these and put them into a photo program to add darkness so it stands out. Now, let's go look at the other one. There we are. That's the 3 mile one. This is the rectangle shaped one with the devil horns on it. But this one, if you add darkness to it, it really stands out. Now here's the dome, and the dome's quite unique too. The dome, sorry, it keeps moving. The dome is, it's about 20 miles across. So how could NASA ever have missed it? Well, let me tell you, they didn't. They know it's there. They know where it is. The map's a little awkward there. Sorry. It's jumping around quite a bit. But the dome is right there. I know exactly where it is. Don't worry. Right there. And it is absolutely amazing. If you compare it to the other craters around, you realize that it's not a figment of my imagination, that the other craters have light and shadow in a different place on different sides. Okay, now it's pretty remarkable, I think, that this dome even exists. It's just perfectly flat and everything. Let's look at a few of these. Let's look at this dome with added light to it to see if I'm making a mistake or not. Perhaps it's just rocks and dirt and sand. And let's alter it a little bit. This is Photoscape X on the Macintosh. iMac. And you know I'm old when I say Macintosh. Okay, now we zoom in, add a little darkness and deepening, and you can see the smoothness and the roundness continues. It doesn't change at all. It doesn't change. Oh man, that's just amazing. Look at that. You can see the lines, and there's some pipe-like tunnels on it and some flower-like structure on it. And let's look at this rectangle one with the devil's horns on it. Now that is just so cool. Now everyone's going to scream, demonic, demonic. Yeah, who cares? Anyways, angels and demons, aliens, good and bad. The difference is like potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Look, that is just amazing. You can see those horns on top and that rectangle shape there. It just stands out, and I didn't do much more than add a little contrast. Now here's the statue. Now this is where you really want to take notice. Now the statue is about 3 miles high. Could be a little more, like 4 or 5, but I really think it's 4. Really think it's 3 miles high. Now the floor of the crater is going to be, look at the figure taking shape. Do you see the alien's figure? This is an alien statue that's 3 miles high. The floor of the crater is about 2.5 miles deep. Now this thing is over that depth. So I'm estimating a low estimate of 3 miles high. Could be up to 5. Now look, you can see the arms, you can see the head, you can see the stomach sticking out forward. Its legs go backwards. You know how our knees go forward? Well, its knees go backwards. Its knees goes backwards. It has a big old butt there sticking out with one arm sitting on his butt. You can see his chest a little bit, his head, his oval-shaped head, the shoulders very thin. Guys, what do you think's going on with the world? What do you think is happening? Do you think NASA's ever going to tell us the truth, or do you think we're going to have to just replace NASA altogether? Scott C. Waring, UFO Sightings Daily. Like and subscribe.